What is going on, squad? So a little bit of a hot take today. Is a little bit more personal. Today's vlog is about this new hybrid program. Yo, I'm so hyped for this. So I have it up on my app, so I'm gonna kind of walk us through it and have some B-roll footage, so it's not just talking to a screen, but the squad is like family to me, so it's like I'm talking to friends anyway. Check this out. I was trying to figure out what was like the best way to really integrate some 6x6 into my training. So the 6 to 8 weeks of coming back off the surgery where I couldn't do anything and just doing machine work and kind of staying away from like the dumbbells and barbells, that's done. So we are now into it, and I figured what better way to first get back all my strength than to get this little baby right here. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this is the Hammer Strength gripper machine. I used to use this a while ago, actually, when I was first looking into isometrics, researching grip. That's kind of when everything started. It was like 2017-ish, 2016, 2017-ish, when I saw Bruce Lee in the OG Isochain and everything. This is well before I was introduced to Dragon Door, but that's where everything started. So anyway, I was just like, let's just get nostalgic and get that. So super excited for that, because no grip, no lift. So it's gonna, obviously, you guys know the Isochain, so the stronger your form and grip is, the easier a lot of those exercises are going to be, and the more power we're going to be able to produce on that. But speaking of which, okay, I'm rambling long enough. Okay, this is really interesting. So I'm on a 4-day split right now. The only fatal flaw to this workout program is the fact that I'm only doing legs once, but I'm not, because of how I have the Isochain set up. So this is how we're doing it. So it's a 4-day dynamic split hybrid. All right, let's go through leg day 1. So we have an hour and 6 minutes, 9 seconds. So we got the 6x6. Everything we're starting with 6x6. So going right to the Isochain first. Remember, Heb's rule, muscle fibers that wire together, fire together. So I want to get explosive right off rip, right? So we got the Isochain 60 squat, because it's just been doing wonders for my knees. I've been able to hit 1,000-pound leg press. Absolutely no problem. I'm not even using my heavy duty knee sleeves, and that is just a freaking modern day miracle, guys. I can't even stress. I could go for the next 8 minutes talking about just the fact that that's happening right now. But anyway, okay, so it's that important. 6x6 protocol, 20-second rest. You guys know the drill. Then we got the angled leg press, because me and spinal load right now don't work at all, so no barbell squat for a while. Then we have the tibialis anterior calf raise. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that machine. It's a fantastic machine. I love it. It has been one of the main reasons why my calves have gotten bigger recently. The seated leg extension and curl, hip abduction, adduction, just support all the knee structure. And then the calf raise on my belt squat machine back here. Trying not to waste time, but really the stretch that I get when I'm linked up on the belt squat machine, and I really it just focuses on really blasting the gastrocnemius. It's one of the best gastrocnemius burns I've ever had in my life, even better than the pin selector standing calf raise. So that is what I've decided to use for this. And then we have the cable single leg glute kickback. If you've ever seen, that's a great exercise. I was doing hip thrusts, but again, me and spinal load don't work. Even squeezing the glutes to try and take away from any lower back recruitment is just not working. It is really a sore subject right now in my lower back, but like I said, you guys know you only fail if you quit, so you gotta figure a way around it. Anyway, so that's leg day. Chest day. All right, check this out. Barbell bench press, Isochain bicep curl, 6x6, 20-second rest. You guys know the drill. Dumbbell bench press, alternating hammer curls, dumbbell incline bicep curl, standing cable crossover, decline bench press, and the gripper machine. Really excited about that. Amateur move with my thumb over the camera. We're gonna keep it in. I told you guys I'm real. Those are 8 exercises. The leg day has 9. Then we're gonna go to back and triceps. And what is our Isochain 6x6? Hell yeah, it's the freaking skull crusher, dude. That exercise is so good. Have you ever felt a direct pressure to your elbows like with that? In a good way, not in a, oh my God, I'm crippled, tendinitis and flare-ups and stuff like that. Not that type of way, just, wow, I'm really bulletproof in my triceps and my my elbows. Perfect exercise. And I feel like my triceps can use that boost right now, so I feel like I'm getting the muscular endurance back right now, but it just needs the extra power, so I really want that. So it starts with barbell Romanian deadlift. What? Why do you have RDLs in there? Didn't you just say your back hurts? Yes, bro, I promise you, doing RDLs, it hurts in the process, but I feel like $1,000,000 every time I finish it. I'm strengthening my lower back. I don't know if I have a herniated disc, but I do have a doctor's appointment set. So in the meantime, minor flesh wound. Okay, bench dip, dumbbell single arm row, one of my favorite exercises. The upright dip, lots of dips. Dips have worked very well for my triceps over the years, very well. Hyperextension, once again, strengthen up the lower back. Again, feel like $1,000,000. Feels like hell doing it, but feel like $1,000,000 afterwards. And it's the bad pain is getting less and less the more I'm doing these lower back exercises. Go figure, right? And then captain chair leg lift. I did a video, an Isochain video on lower abs, and so that is a really good exercise for hitting up the lower abs, dynamic wise. Shoulders. First, this seems like a really lopsided program, but I kid you not, when you guys see the other thing that I do with Isochain, where it's literally like 6 to 8 minutes, it just works. But we're starting our shoulder day. This is it, just shoulders and abs, and this has worked well for me over the years also. So Isochain 6x6 shoulder press. What chain link? Because I'm only doing one chain shoulder press that day. What chain link, you may ask? Near lockout phase. Why near lockout phase? Well, for one, I'm not really struggling in my launch, and I'm not really struggling in mid, even with the heavier weights that would normally make someone break form and start arching their back. I'm good. But that lockout phase, I just feel like I really need some extra work, and plus, it really makes you feel like a whole weakling near the end of it. So like I like training that. I found that I really like that chain link, and I usually don't do that chain link. I usually do the down low for 2 years now. How has it been 2 years? Anyway, barbell shrug, 3 sets. Dumbbell seated shoulder press, face pulls, love that for upper back complex, front raises, lateral raises, decline bench sit-ups. Man, my abs they are feeling on point right now. And then the hyperextension again to really solidify, strengthening up the core, because the core is not just the front, the anterior chain is also the posterior chain, so we're also getting the back as well for a strong core. I really want a strong core because right now my core is just shot, though it has made significant progress. Anyway, so now that is the hybrid workout routine. The Isochain routine that I will be doing the other days where I am not lifting. I'm working out 7 days a week. On the 3 days of rest, I'm only doing a few exercises. So I can tell you right now, I don't even need to look at the screen. I looked at the screen. Sissy squat, right? I need my knees in peak conditions. One, I'm not going back to that place. And two, I want to be able to continually push the leg press with no problems. My thighs are getting really meaty right now, and I'm really loving the whole transition. The calf raise, standing one, and by the way, these are all just 1x6s, guys. That's it. Just preventative maintenance. That's all. Shoulder press, bottom position, bicep curl, reverse curl, and then we have the shoulder shrug. That is it. Does that surprise you? So here's the thing. Here's what I'm staying away from. So I'm staying away from Isochain deadlift. I'm staying away from Isochain RDL. I was doing Isochain RDL for the last 2 weeks. If you haven't seen my video on how to rehab your back with the Isochain, there's a link right here. Go ahead and check that out. It's really good. And I mentioned lower loads at a higher duration, aka more time under tension at less of a, oh my goodness, I'm going to mess up my back again, weight. I feel like I have progressed pretty well with that. I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit and transition to some more dynamic work, as I feel that I am now ready to do that. And then I also opted not to do any deadlift because one, conventional dynamic deadlift is what ruined my back like 4 years ago. And I just don't want to replicate that movement right now. Maybe later as I really bulletproof everything. But right now, I don't want to touch that. But the sissy squat is great. I was thinking about adding that Isochain hack squat. If you haven't done the Isochain hack squat, dude, the Isochain hack squat is so freaking good. You want to feel your quads? It's just gonna blow them up. Sissy squat, yes. Hack squat, right underneath. Personal opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? I was talking a mile a minute. It is 11 minutes into recording, but I just had to drop this. Yeah, I was way too close. I was getting really excited, guys. I don't know if you could tell. Really excited about this program. I'm going to definitely keep you guys updated via community posts, and let's get to work, man. You know, it's been a process this summer. It's one of those, life is going to put some stuff in your way, but it's up to you how you want to respond. We can either look at it as, wow, this is a roadblock, or this is just a speed bump. Me, it's just a speed bump. Minor flesh wound. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. Go ahead and comment. And if you're not yet part of No Limit Squad, hit that subscribe button. Yo, we getting strong out here. Join the squad. We will see you next video. Peace.